Getting started in academic writing. Wow, I mean, that's an incredibly complicated thing to think about, but we have to start somewhere. So what I've done for you in this module is prepared a variety of tasks and resources for you to navigate this. First, if you look at the overview, I've provided a Jackson Pollock painting. And oftentimes, inexperienced writers think about publishing. Let me just put some words on the page, get to the word count, and then it's good enough and a journal will take it as is. Well, that's not exactly how it works in the real world. We're not in 8th grade anymore, if you will. So in this module, what we're going to look at is finding various forums for publication and those expectations affiliated with those forums. Secondly, identifying an appropriate audience for your writing endeavors, right? Is it going to be classroom teachers, graduate students, researchers? Are you going to have to position your writing explaining everything to the masses, or assuming that your readers already know the background of what you're talking about? Third is recognizing alternative journals that are not listed in those popular directories, like Cabell's, ERIC, or ERA, for instance. And finally, we're going to differentiate between publishing in top-tier journals and those that are second and third tier, for instance. I provided 2 PowerPoints for this week. The first is called Getting Right on Track. So I used some language there to try to situate you in order to roll forward towards the second PowerPoint, which is on ideas and forums for publication. I think these two, even though they're lighthearted, are going to be very informative for you. I've also done audio voiceovers for them, so you get to hear more of me. In addition, I've assigned 4 chapters from the Silva book, chapters 1, 2, 3, and 6, as well as 2 chapters, chapters 1 and 2, from Wepner and Gambrell. Those books are incredibly influential and pertinent to this course. Then I've done 2 audio podcasts, one on Tier 2 living, I call it, and it talks about how I've taken great pride in being very accomplished publishing-wise by focusing on Tier 2 journals in particular. The second is on a writer's identity and how is that forged and formed over time. And then finally, you have a quick video on how to write a great research paper by another professor in the field. In addition, we have a discussion board requirement this week. It is on a personal introduction. I provided some guidelines for all of our participation discussion boards this semester, and also the task at hand, which is to write a brief report inclusive of academic and professional backgrounds, and no more than 100 words or so. List 2 or 3 research interests, excuse me, and what you seek to improve upon via this course. And finally, we have 1 assessment where you will explore Cabell's directory, the file I've included here on the link, and try to find 5 additional journals that are not featured on it so that you can add to what we know as potential journals to publish in. So for instance, if you select literacy, see what journals they have there and do some Google searches to expand upon those offerings. Or if you choose TESOL or Ed Leadership, same sort of thing. So that's what we have going on in Unit 1, getting started in academic writing. And I look forward to working with you soon. Take care.